Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of Tiny Tidy Tuesday. My name is Donna, and here on this channel we like to chat about homesteading in the city, and we share a ton of our family adventures. The kids are downstairs playing kitchen right now, so they are busy, so I have a few minutes to myself here really quick, and I am going to use what I can to help my black aphid gnat situation. I am going to show you guys what I have in place to capture them, but while the kids are busy, I am going to use the power of suction. These black aphid gnat things, I gotta research what they are here. Maybe I'll add that in here shortly, but these have been driving me crazy. I brought some plants in from outside. I am trying to overwinter some pepper plants, and now I have these gnats spawning all the time. Every week we have a flood of these gnats. All my plants are upstairs. I don't have a greenhouse room or anything like that. I don't even have grow lights. So that's a whole nother problem. But what I have is all of my plants are kind of in my main living room area, which is attached to the kitchen area. So of course, these little black gnats are flying around looking for water or whatever, and they are driving me insane. Insane. I'll be editing a video and they'll be attracted to the light of my computer screen. So I'm just just constantly while I'm editing. So it drives me nuts. So I like to use the power of suction every once in a while to help myself feel better and suck them up. So we're going to get working on that for this Tiny Tidy Tuesday. Tiny Tidy Tuesday is hosted by the lovely Sunday Dawn over on The Helpful Home. I love her channel. She is so funny. She's witty and she makes cleaning fun. So that is inspiring to me. So head on over, check out her channel. There will also be a full playlist, so don't forget to check that out for more inspiration from other content creators. The black fungus gnat, according to Mr. Google. And what are black fungus gnats? They are small black flies that are commonly found around windows and lamps. They are harmless to humans, but their larvae can damage plants. Their appearance are tiny black flies. They're dark-winged. Their behavior is that they are attracted to plants and decaying organic matter. They lay eggs in the soil of potted plants and thrive in moist conditions. Yeah, this sounds like what I have. I definitely have been trying to water these plants, especially these pepper plants, and I have some new seedlings. And so I am constantly watering them. So there is always water in these plants, which is probably why I'm having a big influx of them. Super annoying. I don't know if anybody else has these fungus gnats. They're literally driving me up the wall. So I'm constantly on a fly hunt all the time. Okay, so I did look up how to get rid of them. It says one of the best things to do is to dry out the soil, avoid overwatering the plants, and allow the surface of container soil to dry between waterings. I have started to not water my indoor plants, all my indoor potted plants, except for on a weekly basis to try to dry the soil out. I think I'm going to try to push that even longer. It says you can also use a trap, mix apple cider vinegar, a few drops of dishwashing soap, and a little sugar in a saucer, and place the saucer near the gnats. I will show you my fruit fly trap that I kind of always have out, and I use my homebrewed kombucha and dishwashing soap, and it seems to work really well. Maybe I should make a few more of those as well. This to them is what they call a vinegar trap. So using a container with apple cider vinegar, a few drops of dish soap, cover it with plastic wrap, and poke holes in the top. I like that it's covered just because if I have kids who spill it, at least with the plastic wrap, it kind of stops it from totally spilling and making a huge mess. Plus, having an open container with liquid is just not my jam. Just because I have little kids, they'll try and drink it. So putting plastic wrap on it just prevents them from accidentally drinking my vinegar trap. So how did I get these black fungus gnats? Well, it says they come from infested plants brought inside the house. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. I brought in these peppers that I tried to overwinter. They are attributed to the damp soil. Yeah, but then now I've been reading and it says they can also breed in drains, which would explain why I'm finding them in the kitchen, at the sink, in the bathroom, and everywhere else in the house, because they are just moving to wherever there is a water source. Pain in the butt. Right there, that little bugger. Gotcha. All right, this is what we're going to give a try today, because obviously I have yellow sticky sticks in everything, which they're awesome. I love I love these sticky sticks. I would highly recommend them if anybody has bug problems. They do work like incredibly well. There would be way more of these fungus gnats flying around my face if I did not have these sticky sticks. But fellow YouTuber Grow Joyfully recommended that I sprinkle cinnamon on my plants, and that would help. So according to Mr. Google, cinnamon has antifungal properties that can kill the fungus that feeds the fungus gnats. However, not all types of cinnamon contain antifungal properties, and there is no evidence that cinnamon affects fungus gnats directly. But I like the idea of putting cinnamon on it. I think that is fun. I'm going to do it. It says you can sprinkle cinnamon on the soil around your plants. You can also mix cinnamon with water and spray it directly onto the soil. I like this idea. Like, I like the idea of just sprinkling cinnamon. I also like the smell of cinnamon, so I have no problem just like shaking on some cinnamon onto it. So that way it just smells very cinnamony in my house. I'm going to do it. I did also read something about, like, along with a peroxide water mix, got rid of all of their gnats, fruit flies, and fungus gnats. I think that is potentially a good idea to do as well. We shall see. We're going to start with the cinnamon for this round. Thanks so much, Grow Joyfully, for chiming in to help me with my plant problems. You are such an expert and such a resource, and I just appreciate that you are not afraid to give me advice. All right, look at this giant thing of cinnamon I have. This is why I'm not afraid to give this a go. I got so much cinnamon. So the first thing I'm gonna do is remove these sticky sticks that are here. This one's probably gonna go, and I'm gonna get a new one anyway. We'll just move it for now. So we got this. Oh look, they're just buzzing out. Look at that, it's on me. Die. Okay, we're gonna remove the sticky sticks. Obviously this one is really bad, and I've been watering this one because this plant is looking so healthy, so I'm trying to like keep it alive. But we're just gonna sprinkle cinnamon. Sprinkle. Yeah, I don't know if I should have like diluted it and sprayed it on, but you know, like we're just gonna give her. This is gonna be the trial plants. I think we're gonna try 3 of them, the 3 worst ones. We're gonna sprinkle cinnamon. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you if the cinnamon did anything or not. You know, if you need to like go to the next step. Look at all that cinnamon. Oh, it smells nice though. If you're allergic to cinnamon, this is not a good idea for you. I do have friends who are allergic to cinnamon, so that's why I bring it up. All right. She's been dusted. Very dusted. Look at that, hey?
Mommy?
Yeah?
Why did you put cinnamon on it? That's gonna do nothing.
Apparently, they don't like it. Cinnamon has antifungal properties that stop the, look. There's a gnat that just crawled out covered in cinnamon.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna try and eat cinnamon.
No, don't eat the cinnamon off the dirt. That's super nasty.
Okay.
All right. These are the sticky sticks I ordered on Amazon. They come with a little green pokey stick that you can insert your yellow sticky stick into, and then they come with the sticky sticks paper. So you take it, I like to bend mine, tear it apart, and then it has one side that you can grab that isn't too sticky. peel up the paper quite simply. Stick it in the stick. Easy. I like to peel off the paper then. Ta-da! I typically don't always stick it on the second one because I'm inserting the stick that far into the dirt, so then I find the bottom one just gets covered in dirt anyway. So I find I only ever put one sticky stick in a plant, but it's as easy as that. Stick it in. I try not to touch the leaves of the plants. And there you have it. One sticky sticked plant ready to go back in his home. So I guess we'll just see how the cinnamon does, like if it makes a difference. Now we're not going to water any of these potted plants for a week and a half. I'm gonna dry them out. I just have to ignore them. I have to ignore them. My brain is like, I can't ignore them. I have a really hard time not watering them. I don't know. Once you start watering one thing, you're like, ooh, I should water that. And then I do probably overwater. But that I'm really gonna try. I'm really gonna try. Now that I've read it, I am aware. I am causing the problem. I am making the problem worse by watering more and more and more. So I'm going to try to not water these plants, and just let the sticky sticks, let the cinnamon do its thing, let nature die out a little bit here. I'm also going to do my next step, which is to show you what I do for a vinegar fruit fly trap. I call it a fruit fly trap. I don't know if it's ever caught any of these black gnats, but perhaps it's because of where I have it placed. So I'm going to move it so that it's in a good place as well, closer to the vicinity of this gnat problem, maybe a corner. And then hopefully the gnats will just oh look, and in we go and die. Let's make a fruit fly fungus gnat trap. This is a vinegar trap, so I have these cute little glasses. Don't mind, it's already dirty because this is the same one I've been using forever. But these are the glasses that I got from a Costco dessert, and they work really well. So I got that, and then I got some homebrewed kombucha. You can use kombucha, you can use apple cider vinegar, something that will attract it. You can use anything sweet even, right? If you had pop, I bet you it would work too. Just something sweet to attract those suckers. We're gonna put some kombucha in.
Is it like some kombucha?
You wanna drink some kombucha? Yeah. Then I just have some dish soap. I'm gonna put a couple drops in. And usually I just give it a quick little swish.
Swish?
Little swish. Put it like that. Saran wrap. This is the same saran wrap that I've been using forever. And it's nice because it's already got holes in it. But you put it on like so, and I find that the saran wrap doesn't always stick super well, so a couple elastic bands around that. And if you were gonna poke holes in it, just simply pop in a few holes. That's it. They go in, they can't figure out how to get back out. It's that easy. So we are gonna put this nice and close to the plants. Oh, so I just want to show you that I do have quite a bit of air room. I'm not filling it all the way to the top. You don't need very much liquid. You just want enough to have the scent and attract them. And then we'll probably refresh this trap in a week and a half or a week. We'll see how much evaporates. And then, yeah, put a couple of these. I'm gonna put one at the sink in the kitchen. I'm gonna put one by the plants that are the most infested, and I got one other one that's also a really bad problem right now. So we're gonna put these around the worst ones. I cannot believe how many I caught. It's flabbergasting. You see them all moving too, all the fresh ones that I've disturbed and flew up and died in my sticky stick trap. So much death on one yellow bright paper. All right, guys, it has been probably 2 weeks now since I filmed and did the cinnamon dousing and the sticky sticks and the traps, and so I just wanted to fill you in on how the plants are looking now and the gnat situation, which I would say the gnat situation is better. I would say we have drastically decreased the population of gnats. I still am vacuuming them. I am still killing them on the windows, but I feel like they are less in my face. Just slightly less. You can see here I have increased my sticky sticks that I'm leaving in the plants. There's just so many sticky sticks. Like I literally, like once they get covered, I just lay them. And it seems like laying them has really helped because, yeah, the gnats are like, I don't know, starting to climb out of the soil. They start to climb up the sticky paper and they get stuck. So that's a solution that has been working. Whether the cinnamon actually helped or not, I don't know. But I did hear it like helps with the fungus, which, you know, I was like, I'll just take it for what it is and just go with that. But I don't think it decreased the gnats. I don't think it did much on that front. So yeah, I wouldn't say cinnamon is the solution that I would go for, but you know what? In a pinch, it was a nice, it was really nice change. Oh dear, this one is like really bad. You can see the gnats just moving around, and now that it's like getting nice out, it's more spring-like out, the gnats are just like really coming to fruition here. I am actually going to like move to the next step. I'm not going to be spraying this with a peroxide solution. Instead, I am going to be planting marigolds in here, which are all supposed to be, you know, very helpful with gnats and like getting rid of some of that stuff. Like they're just a pest deterrent plant. So I'm probably just going to plant some marigolds, kind of move on from that. Spring is coming, so these plants are going to be going back outside. And so, yeah, that's kind of where this one is at. You can see these other ones that I really tried to like stop watering. Yeah, they don't look healthy because I'm not watering them. They're getting crispy, they're getting dry, they are like making a mess. So I like, as much as I feel like the not watering thing helped, like this one isn't producing like tons of gnats anymore, but the plant looks so unhealthy that I'm back on like, oh, I need to water it again, but I still have a gnat problem. So there's that element with this one.
Oh yeah, this.
Where it's just, there's that element with this one where it's just like really dry, and same with this one, like the plants themselves are just like dying because I am neglecting to water them at all.
You need more sticky sticks.
Thanks, honey. Okay, and then finally an update on the fruit fly vinegar trap. So I put this trap, as you can see, in the very corner, and it caught like nothing, like diddly squat. So
Yeah, I caught nothing.
what do I have in there? Like 5 gnats? Yeah, I see like 5 bodies in there, and that's about it. So I mean, like it still caught something, but
Oh
it
my
did
gosh,
not
Mom.
catch a
Oh
whole
my
lot
gosh,
either.
Mom, look how much bugs that are on this thing.
Yeah, that one has a lot of bugs.
Oh no, so why?
They are alive, and we've caught them, and they're dying because they can't leave that sticky paper. That's what it's supposed to do.
At least you had them, because I never seen one of those in a while. And look at this, how they has nothing.
Yeah, but this one has a lot, doesn't it? Look at these ones in here. Check out this one. Look how many bugs are inside this one. Like a whole bunch. Do you see how many are on that one?
Go, whoa.
Well, mommy likes that the bugs are dying, so.
Because the feet cannot move because it's so sticky.
Because it's so sticky. Yeah, and then they die.
It's meant for bugs though.
Yeah, it is meant for bugs. So this one, as you can see, this was one of my absolute worst plants. Still fairly bad. Still has lots of gnat problems. So I've increased like sticky sticks. As you see, I have like 5 sticky sticks in here, and I just drape them on the dirt, like once they're kind of full, and then they still, like, obviously one side gets a little covered in dirt, but the other side is covered in gnats. So like this one's probably like done, like it can go in the garbage.
Mommy, I'm gonna try and fix this.
Oh, thank you. There. But I want to, yeah, I also want to like add some fresh dirt in here and then start doing some companion planting. So yeah, that is the final result of my attempt at killing the gnats. Like I said, the population has slightly decreased. Whether the cinnamon really worked or not, I'm kind of not sure, kind of skeptical still. But I enjoyed sprinkling cinnamon, so I'd probably do it again just because it makes me feel good. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you have a go-to solution for your indoor black fly gnat problem, like, don't forget to share that in the comments below. Maybe next year I will try something different. Maybe I will use less sticky sticks. I don't know. Or I'll have to be bulk supplying sticky sticks and sticky paper for this ongoing situation, because I feel like I will be bringing pepper plants in again in the future. So I really want to come up with an effective solution for this. So thanks again for watching, guys. Take care.